What is up, everyone? We got Sagittarius tonight. Hopefully y'all are doing a-okay. You're safe, happy, healthy at home. We're going to do a Sagittarius reading tonight. A reading for the collective of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Maybe even Venus, if it is present in your chart. I have been doing personal paid readings all week over on TikTok. Just a heads up in case anyone was curious. Yes, personal paid readings through TikTok, through Cash App. Do make sure you have a working and available for use Cash App. Only if you're interested and or curious about getting a personal paid reading. That's what I figured. It is my phone dying. It's at 18%, but hey, we're going to see if we can get through this reading in one piece. Said, yay, hello Sagittarius, brethrens, and Rick, LOL. How much are your paid readings? Well, my personal paid readings over on TikTok are $20 for a past life reading. $20 for a past life reading. That includes 4 tarot cards and 1 past life oracle card, and then $15 for a general love reading, including 1 oracle card from the Shaman's Dream oracle deck and 5 oracle cards in the normal spread I usually use. And then a 1 card pull for a yes or no question is $5. Oh hey, what up? Plug it in, plug it in. Yeah, it's already plugged in. That's the problem. That's the problem is it really doesn't help if it's already plugged in and the phone is just slowly dying, slowly but surely dying. I don't know what the deal is there, but they don't make phone chargers like they used to. Any hoosers. If y'all are new here, definitely hit the follow/like button. It is definitely appreciated. If y'all have? Not yet. If y'all do like the energy I bring to the tarot YouTube table, definitely hit that like button. If y'all have a Sagittarius somewhere in your life, no matter what area they reside in, definitely hit the share button, but it does not have to be with a specific Sagittarius in your life. It could be anyone, as long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more. Definitely hit the share button and let them know Rick from Free Will Tarot is about to do a Sagittarius collective reading. A reading for the next week, the next week ahead. Alrighty, we still got a little less than 2 minutes. So let everyone show up and keep shuffling. I definitely don't want to rush into this reading. I don't want to cause any chaos or cause myself technically to overextend. And then by the time I'm done with the reading, it's like only a 20-minute video, which technically it wouldn't be a bad thing if it was, you know, under 30 minutes or whatever the case, but neither here nor there. I definitely want to give plenty of time to the reading for the specific zodiac signs. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a perfectionist and I just need to just go with the flow. However I'm feeling in the moment. You know what I mean? Because technically, sometimes I don't end up getting to the clarification until later, sometimes earlier than the projected, time I would like. But it is a-okay. All right, y'all. If y'all are new here to what I do when I do these readings for you, Sagittarius, I'm about to do the bridge shuffle. It is now 36 after, so yes, we're going to do the bridge shuffle. When I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Just so y'all can interact with me, just to give y'all an excuse to interact with me, because it doesn't have to be that you type out anything, any comments, any questions or concerns, or anything having to do with your life or relating to the reading in relation to your life. All right, here we go. 3 more. A 1, a 2, woo, a 3. All right, here it is. The bridge shuffle. Here it is, and there it was. Go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Yes, send me an emoji that is sharp and pointy, like scissors per se. Go ahead and send me scissors and I'll cut this deck. That is the name of the game. Send me scissors, I cut the deck. Scissors, deck, scissors, deck. And while y'all are sending me scissors of the emoji variety, we're going to go ahead and roll the dice. Slice and dice. Cut the deck and roll the dice. What do we have for Sagittarius for the next week ahead? For the week ahead, from Friday to Friday. Whoops. What does Sagittarius need to know for the week ahead? Overall theme and or topic for Sagittarius. All right, here we go. Ooh, a 1 and a 6. I love that. All right, so we have 1 being new beginnings. That is pretty spot on, pretty general. What else could be said about the 1 though? Are you about to do something alone, become more independent? Are you about to trust yourself, about to trust in the universe? Possibly overcoming some sort of fear, which could create some sort of momentum away from conflict, could create a solution, whether practical or creative, and or bring about some sort of illuminating light, illumination of truth, clarity, in or after a time period of darkness, lack of clarity, confusion, fear, like I mentioned earlier. A new beginning, possibly in a relationship, that brings about an answer or a solution to a conflict within or without, or brings about some sort of peace of mind. Let's put it that way. All right, thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. And keep in mind, a new beginning doesn't have to be just specifically a new relationship, It could be just a solution, an answer, a new perspective, a new way of looking at something, a new way of perceiving something. So yes, it doesn't have to be something as big picture as getting into a new relationship. But yes, we're going to keep in mind the overall theme and or topic. One more time, do hit that follow button, subscribe button, notification bell. If you are new to Free Will Tarot, hit the like button if you like the energy I bring to the Tarot YouTube table. And hit the share button, especially if they are a Sagittarius that you're sharing this with. Doesn't have to be a Sagittarius as long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more. Definitely hit the share button with them. I do personal paid readings over on TikTok every day. Every day. It will be specific to your situation. We're going to get an oracle card. We're going to use this 5-card spread without clarifying, obviously. And we're going to figure out how to move forward in your specific situation. With that being said, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. Here is your situation, how you're showing up to the next week, your life in the next week, the challenge, your person of interest, the similarities or common ground between you both, and the possible outcome and or advice. All right, so Sagittarius, we do have 5 cards here on the Tarot YouTube table. Here in about 20 minutes or so, give or take, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within the spread, and then we will recap for anyone new joining the live stream at that time. Hopefully they are a Sagittarius. That would be coincidental, maybe. I don't believe in such a thing. Synchronistic, more than likely. Hopefully they are a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, though. We are starting your reading out, Sagittarius, with 6 of Cups. Yes, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is nostalgia, feeling nostalgic, remembering the good old times, the good old days. Maybe in general, you're just nostalgic about a band that was famous or popular back in the day, and now they're coming back out with new music. That can be very nostalgic for an older band to come back out and create a new album. It's definitely a good example of the 6 of Cups. Like, holy crap, this band reminds me of back in the day in high school when they first came out. Now they're coming out with new music, right? Very nostalgic. With the 6 of Cups, if this is a relationship, this is you wanting to reunite with a specific person, maybe a friend, maybe reuniting with an acquaintance, reuniting with, how do we want to word this? I mean, I suppose it could be you reuniting with an ex, especially if you have unfinished business. You know, I'm not necessarily opposed to the idea of anyone getting back with their exes. It's like, once you relight a cigarette, it doesn't necessarily taste the same, right? Obviously, that's a bad example. I don't smoke anymore, but it's a good example in this, in the relevancy of the 6 of Cups. It's like, or the ex. Getting back with an ex is like relighting a cigarette. It just doesn't taste the same as it used to. It's like, I seen this person as who they once, or who I thought they once were, you know, and I can't unsee what they did, what they said. It's like, how do you unsee that? How do you unlearn something about a person? You know? How do you forget and forgive? With grace, first and foremost, you know, to forgive yourself first, then forgive them. But you don't always necessarily have to forget. But as far as being nostalgic and or reuniting and or uniting with someone, it could be that you're about to have a new beginning with someone new. Let's put it that way. Someone new who you feel nostalgic about, but maybe you've never met them before until now. Maybe this person feels super emotionally familiar. It's like, I swear I know you from somewhere, but we've never met. There's no way we could have ever met in the past, but you seem super familiar. I feel comfortable and or familiar in your energy. There's no logical way to explain it. I feel like I've met you before. Maybe, to some degree, you and this person have a past life soulmate connection. Doesn't have to be the case, but it's probably strange to explain how you feel about this person. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh goodness, Knight of Pentacles and the challenge. Now, what's strange about the Knight of Pentacles? Yes, a soul connection in general. It doesn't have to be past life per se. I mean, I do past life readings, but does not necessarily mean that this person is like a past life soulmate connection. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles, a lot of times in the challenge, the Knight of Pentacles is like rushing away from the situation, or you find it challenging to, let's put it this way, you want to give to this. I feel like you want to give to this, or you want to give to yourself possibly. All right, that's probably confusing. Let me take my time here. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely. I feel like you're rushing into something, finding it challenging to take your time. It's like, yeah, that Sagittarius energy is like, let's get it done. Let's go, go, go. You know? Why are we in snail mode? Why are we taking our time when we could just get it done now? We could get it done now, on to the next thing. You know, on to the next problem, on to the next issue. Oh, we have this problem? Here's the solution. Let's get it done now so we can move on to the next issue. Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely wins the race, does it not? But you're finding it challenging to take your time, to be patient with this person, to invest little by little. I feel that. It's like maybe you want to reunite with them, you know, but there's either some sort of blockage or a, what's the word? Either a blockage or a delay, a setback, some sort of boundary between you both. I don't necessarily feel like there's a boundary between you both per se that you like are communicating to each other. Like, nope, we're setting a boundary here, which is making it challenging to invest. Like, no, I feel like it's more so the universe possibly keeping you away for the time being. Said, LOL, that was last week too. Really? I think I almost remember that. Okay. Yeah, Sagittarius wanting to rush and get something done or reunite with a specific person. It's crazy because we have the King of Pentacles. I'm not sure what type of individual you yourself, Sagittarius, was dealing with last week. Maybe it was a King of Pentacles, maybe it was an Emperor or an Empress, or I can't remember. I'll have to do my homework on it and, you know, research, look it up in my last video. But yeah, King of Pentacles. This person could be a business owner. They could be practical. They could be smart with their money. They could be very grounded. I do feel like there was some sort of, was it King of Pentacles? This person being grounded and practical and routine, like having a routine possibly, and the Sagittarius wanting to go, go, go. That was the like some sort of like Knight of Swords or like the Chariot. I do believe the Chariot was in the Sagittarius's energy. I'm almost remembering that much, but yeah, this person could definitely take their time with what they do, and the Sagittarius is like, okay, yes, I'm emotionally familiar and or connected to this person, but I really would love it if either I or this person would just pick up the pace. Let's move this forward somehow. It's like Ace of Swords said, I think so. I would check, but then I'd miss this. Haha. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out at the end of the live stream as well. Any Hoosers, we do have the Ace of Swords, and the similarities are common ground between you both. Meaning, there's some sort of truth, some sort of clarity that you both want to give each other. We did roll that 6 in the dice. Momentum away from conflict, practical or creative solutions, light after a time of darkness. Light after a time of darkness, meaning clarity after a time of lack of clarity, after a time of confusion. Using this sword to cut through the fog of confusion. You both want success. You both want victory. The only way that can happen is if there's truthful communication, straightforward. You know, there needs to be possibly a new form of communication between you both. There needs to be possibly a new approach to the both of you. New ideas, new creative, new practical ideas, new belief systems, possibly even between you both. It's like you see this person as possibly the King of Pentacles and they're taking their time, you know, slow and steady wins the race. And you're wondering, like, why can't this person pick up the pace? Why aren't they doing more? It's like, well, are you necessarily in their life to inspire them? Are you necessarily communicating with them? Showing them how you would do things, letting them know, hey, this is how I would do things if I was in your situation. Does this person necessarily have the resources that you yourself have? Do they necessarily have the knowledge you yourself have? Are you necessarily gatekeeping certain knowledge, certain opportunities away from this person, maybe unknowingly, maybe intentionally, and then asking yourself, gee, I wonder why they're going at a snail's pace? Why do I have to force myself to be at a snail's pace? I want to reconnect with them. I want to reunite and be nostalgic and talk about the old days, maybe not necessarily the problems, but I want to give this person clarity. I want clarity from them. And it's like, the only way that's going to happen is if, Page of Pentacles, you start all over. I have a feeling you and this individual had some sort of issues or problems, and you had to disconnect. And then maybe you thought you knew who this person was. Maybe they thought who you were. There was some sort of misalignment between you both. Some sort of misalignment. I almost feel like the universe had to separate you both in order for you both to go through certain situations. This person, in regards to having abundance in experience, abundance in what they've been through in life. It could be that you are needing to show up in Page of Pentacles energy, showing this person, hey, I might have some experience myself, but I'm willing to learn from you. I'm willing to take my time, even though I find it challenging to do so. Maybe I find it challenging to be patient, and or I don't want to say necessarily loyal, because Sagittarius could be loyal, I'm pretty sure, but at the same time, they need their freedom, and maybe this person has learned that lesson as well. It's like, yeah, I've grown to be independent myself. I've grown to realize what true independence means and what it means to give other people space, to communicate straightforward about not only my own needs, but your needs, other people's needs. Maybe not the Sagittarius' needs in general, but maybe. Page of Pentacles. We need to start over. We need to build this all over again. We need to create a solid foundation this time. We need to build a solid foundation. Building, yes. We are still waist deep in Taurus season, so yes, there's a lot of Taurus energy coming through in this reading. Technically, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. The only one missing is Queen of Pentacles. The only Pentacles court card is, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. And yeah, I do feel like there's a lack of nurturing in this reading, in this situation, a lack of giving resources or support, moral support, and then you're wondering why and questioning why the situation is going so slow. Well, are you connected with this person? Are you communicating with this person? If your intentions are to do so, what's keeping you from doing so? With that being said, yes, one more time before we clarify, Page of Pentacles, start over. Start over. If you once upon a time felt like you knew who this person was, and then you was like, oh, 3 years later, I definitely was wrong. If someone was to ask you, did you know who this person was when you first met them? Or did you have an idea of who they were? You had a first impression of who they were? And I'm sure you would give them the answer of like, yeah, I thought I knew who they were, and then I was totally wrong. I thought I knew what they were made of, but then seeing how grounded they can be, how smart with their, maybe not their choices, maybe not their money, but they are smart in other ways. They're practical, they're, reliable. They're dependable. Let's put it that way. The advice then could be Page of Pentacles, start over. Start over and build from a foundation where now you know what you two are capable of as far as this dynamic, as far as maybe even business. Is this someone you're about to invest into business-wise? Is this someone you're about to build a business from the ground up with? Doesn't have to be. If it's at the very least a relationship you're building from the ground up, then yes. There's nothing wrong with admitting that, hey, I don't know everything. Therefore, I've got potential to learn everything. Anything and everything. Potential to learn. You know, Sagittarius, yes, is the sign that is associated with Jupiter. Jupiter being the planet that is associated with expansion, blessings, expansion in the sense of like learning more, wisdom, right? Experience in that sense, you know. So yes, let this person show, teach, speak their own truth, and I'm sure they will do the same for you. You know, create that space for them, and I'm sure they would do the same for you. Speaking your truth, communicating the boundaries as need be, starting over. Hey, King of Pentacles person, let us, yes, the main ingredient for salad, let us reunite with the Six of Cups. I still feel spiritually connected to you somehow, some way, shape, or form. And even if this is someone new, yes, make sure the advice here, if this is someone new, to not assume you know everything about them. Start over in the sense of, I'm in a beginner's mindset, I'm a student. I don't want to make any preconceived judgments or judgment calls based off of this person, how they look on the outside, how they're acting, you know, the way they communicate, you know. I'm sure, Sagittarius, you yourself definitely could have a lot of experience and have a lot of knowledge, but the quickest way to, I'm sure y'all know, the quickest way to fool a person or to surprise them is to act like you don't know everything, you know? I'm sure the Sagittarius is very aware of this. Hey, let me surprise this person by acting, you know, by acting like I don't know all this information. Maybe I can go to them and ask for advice, and then when they give me that advice, their opinion, it's like, oh, well, actually, I already knew the truth. I just wanted to see how you'd react, what you would say. You know, sometimes that's needed in order to surprise them by playing dumb, per se. Said, I am Sagittarius. Wow. Collective for Sagittarius. Tia, are you doing a free reading, sir? Nope. I think so. I would check, but then I'd miss this. Haha. Oh, okay. I read that already. But yes. Start all over. You know? In a student's mindset, a beginner's mindset, a Padawan learner for all the Star Wars fans. It was Star Wars Day, May the 4th. Just what? Last Monday? This last Monday or Tuesday? And then May the 6th, or not May the 6th, yeah, that was Revenge of the 6th. Ridiculous. Any Hoosers, if y'all are new here, definitely hit the subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. We're about to clarify this reading, so do not go anywhere. We're about to clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within the spread. And we're going to get a deeper look into this reading. Yes, let us do it. Thank you, Jules. Let us do it. Lettuce, the main ingredient for salad. Alright, so if y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot YouTube table, definitely hit the like button. If you have a Sagittarius somewhere in your life that you would like to share this reading with, definitely hit the share button, but it does not have to be with a Sagittarius. As long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more, definitely hit the share button. I do personal paid readings. Someone, Tia the Great, was asking about if this was a personal reading or a collective. No, yeah, they were asking about collective, but no. Personal paid readings through Cash App on my TikTok account are every day at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's very important. I'm from Ohio. Maybe that's a little TMI or too much information, but I don't care. It's not like someone's going to come and find me and, you know, do some crazy things to me. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm speaking that into existence, and that's going to create someone to come, you know, protect me from those stalkers. Let's hope so. I need some sort of change in my own life. That'd be crazy. Any Hoosers? Yay. I just love thinking, speaking what I think. Just regurgitating my thoughts. Said, new subscriber. Hey, awesome sauce everywhere. Thank you for subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and clarify. We're going to go ahead and clarify. 3 more for Sagittarius. A 1, a 2, a 3. All right. If y'all are new here, I'm about to do the second and last bridge shuffle. When I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, just to interact with me. Doesn't have to be any other reason but to interact with me. Here we go. There it is, and there it was. Go ahead and send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, and I will cut this deck. Oh yes, send me scissors and I'll cut this deck. That is the name of the game. For now, I'm going to take a quick drink. And we're going to say, oh hey, and welcome. All right, thank you all for interacting with me in the comments, sending me scissors or anything sharp and pointy. It could be daggers, swords, tridents are cool. Still waiting on them to invent the pizza cutter emoji. What in the actual? Where is that dang pizza cutter emoji? Am I right? Pizza cutter emojis matter. Emoji, yeah. Pizza cutter emoji lives matter. Oh my goodness. All right. Freedom for the pizza cutter emojis. I don't know. Any Hoosers. We're going to clarify this reading for you, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus, Sagittarius. We're clarifying the 6 of Cups in your energy. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles in the challenge. Clarifying the King of Pentacles in this person's energy. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. And the similarities or common ground between you both. Oh, wow. And clarifying the Page of Pentacles in the possible outcome and or advice. Okay, this is kind of a cool reading. I don't know why that card's there or that card, but we're going to get into it. And maybe y'all can help me out and answer some questions as to why some of these cards are in the placement as they are. Alrighty, here we go. So 6 of Cups is how you're showing up, clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. I do feel like, yes, I do feel like you're ready to reconcile with someone, maybe a past individual, an acquaintance, an ex, no matter the title that you hold or claim with this person. You know, maybe, I don't want to get into it. I don't know what you consider this person, an ex, an acquaintance, an old friend, you know, someone you have unfinished business with. Maybe it is someone new for all I know, and you just feel emotionally familiar with them. But for the sake of this reading, let's say you're feeling nostalgic about this person. and you're wanting to reconnect with them, you're wanting to reunite with them. I feel like the time is ripe, R-I-P-E, because you have created some sort of comfortability for yourself, created some sort of stability for yourself. It's like, yes, now I want to reconnect with this person because I am enjoying the fruits of my own labor. It's like I don't have to be fight or flight mode and have to catch up with bills. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about my stability. It's like maybe you want to help this person out with some of your own stability, or to some degree be at least stable on your own in order to connect with this person at the very least. It doesn't have to be that you're wanting to assist them with stability or with anything of that sorts. You just want to be comfortable in your own skin in order to reconnect with them. You know, not be in fear or of losing anything or anything of that matter. Now, I do feel it's important to be in this Nine of Pentacles as well, to either reconnect or connect with anyone specifically. Specifically, it's healthy to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy because, let's say, if you are, well, if we're not in this energy, Nine of Pentacles, technically we're struggling to be happy in our own skin, happy in our singlehood. Itchy nose. It's like, how can I invest into another if I myself am not stable, if I'm not comfortable? You know, maybe you're not comfortable with, or you once upon a time wasn't comfortable with your financial status, or, you know, what you brought to the table. And now you possibly feel like it's the right time to reconnect with this person. Said, are you posting this live later? I missed the first part. Yes, actually, they post as soon as I let off. As soon as I end the live stream, they post straight to my channel. Yes. And yes, this is a recap, by the way. So to recap, for anyone just now joining me, Sagittarius is in Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles energy. I feel like this is the right time to reconnect with someone you feel emotionally familiar with, or feel nostalgic with. Like, hey, remember the good old days? Remember the good old days we used to have, Sagittarius and this person? It's like, now I'm ready, I'm comfortable in order, or it's the right time to reconcile differences with this person or to reunite with them, because now I'm comfortable with my stability. I am stable, you know, financially speaking. I've created some level of comfort, or I can enjoy the fruits of my labor, basically. You know, so therefore, it's the right time to reconnect with this person. It's almost like you were waiting for the right time to reconnect with this person when your bills were paid off, or your car payments were all, you know, paid off. There was some level of singlehood, possibly. Now that I'm single, now that I'm comfortable and loving my singlehood, now it's time to reconnect with this person. You know, because we don't want to be in that energy of want or need or chasing after. You know, we want to be comfortable in our own skin and not necessarily chase after it or need it or want it. It's like, if they come to me, awesome. If I come to them, awesome. No matter the case, we're not going to create a runner-chaser dynamic. We're not going to create a trauma bond. We're not going to, you know what I'm saying, tempt each other. This is going to be a healthy relationship if it's going to be any type of relationship. But with the Knight of Pentacles in the challenge, clarified by Eight of Swords also in the challenge, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Let's try to put this together. We got Knight of Pentacles, in the challenge. Finding it challenging to take things slow and steady wins the race. To be cautious, possibly being impulsive, wanting to take a risk, wanting to do things fast paced, wanting to move this forward, but it's like, I really want to be patient. I really want to hold back. I see a way forward. I'm not overthinking anymore. I'm not feeling like I'm in a victim mentality or, woe is me. Why is this happening to me? I understand now that this is happening for me. 8 of Swords in the challenge. I understand now this is happening for me. I'm not overthinking. I'm seeing clearly the path with this person, which is possibly why you and possibly this person both, especially if this is both your challenge, this is probably why I, the Sagittarius, and the Cross Watcher are finding it challenging to take their time to keep things slow and steady wins the race in order to not create chaos, in order to avoid the misunderstandings, miscommunication, the drama, the stress, because then we'll be in that 8 of Swords energy all over again. Oh, I should have taken my time. Slow and steady wins the race. I should have been cautious. I should have avoided, rushing forward, being impulsive, taking risks when they were unnecessary and they were uncalculated risks, It's like, yeah, I find it challenging to take my time. I want to move this forward. I want to put in effort, but maybe once upon a time I was overthinking it, and for all I know, I could be gaslighting myself and saying that I do see a path forward clearly. But I feel like, no, you want to move things forward slowly but surely, but find it challenging too. Possibly because you're now coming out of that victim mentality. It's like, I still want to move things move things forward, but there's still possibly a level of overthinking or excuse me, still a level of overthinking or possibly needing to recognize that you're no longer in that victim mentality. And yes, I do realize that I had the 8 of Swords upside down because it's technically in the reverse in the challenge. We're no longer overthinking. I want to move things forward because I'm no longer in that victim mentality. Once upon a time, I was being cautious, taking my time, making sure that things are going to be stable, making sure this person is who they say they are, watching from a distance possibly, and overthinking it, being in victim mentality. Like, slowly but surely, every time I watch this person grow and become more successful, same as this person for the Sagittarius, I'm sure, slowly but surely, I keep getting in my head, overthinking it, because this person has shown me, says Sagittarius, that they are who they are, that they are genuine. And it's like, well, wait a second, what does that say about me? Am I misjudging, misplacing misjudging and or misinterpreting who they are based off of what I myself might be projecting onto them, my own insecurities, my own misplaced judgments? Am I misinterpreting or misreading who I think they are? Let me overthink this a little more. Let me take my time in investing, but now you find it challenging to take your time because you see, okay, we both had to go through these experiences, these situations, possibly with other people, possibly with karmic individuals, in order to see, wow, things are aligning in the right time, in the right place, for us to utilize these experiences, the wisdom we've learned from those experiences. Yes, wisdom. This person in King of Pentacles energy, no matter if they're a man or a woman, they definitely could be in masculine energy, wanting to, utilize their wisdom from past experiences and invest it into themselves, invest it into others. I do feel like, though, with this person coming across as King of Pentacles to 4 of Cups, there's some sort of, I want to feel like there's some sort of Four of Pentacles, like boredom. Like this person is wishing that they had a fourth cup. They're not necessarily being grateful for the three cups they have already. Boredom, apathetic, you know? It's like, yeah, this person could be very abundant, but are they necessarily being grateful for it? Are they necessarily enjoying what they have already? Are they wishing they had more? Are they, you know, there's some sort of contemplation where they're like, could I have more? I could definitely have more, but I don't know. Four of Cups. It's normally a rejection of the three cups they already have. A rejection of the three cups they already have. Technically, when we have the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups, it's like, oh no, those three cups we had standing are now spilt. I was ungrateful. Now I'm regretting my decision, my lack of decision, my words that I spewed out my mouth like I did earlier. You know, there's regret, there's shame, there's, dang, I should have done more, I should have done less, I should have done this, I should have done that. You know, those three cups are spilt, crying over spilt milk. This person isn't in the Five of Cups just yet, though. They're still looking at this fourth cup that they could have, like possibly daydreaming, possibly, you know, wishing they had one more cup, but not realizing they still have three standing. You know, maybe not even appreciating what they already have. Maybe not appreciating the experiences that have got them to this point in time. I did mention earlier that there's some level of communication you want to give to this person, Sagittarius. There's some sort of communication you want to give to this person, Sagittarius, because you possibly look at this person like, why aren't we moving this forward? Why do I have to be patient? Why am I waiting for the right time? Why is this person utilizing all the tools and or resources they have at their disposal and moving this forward on their own? Do they not realize what I would do, says Sagittarius, if I was in their shoes? I want to ask y'all one more time, are you in this person's life? Do you understand the effect you had on this person's life when you was in it? Do you understand the experiences this person had to go through in order to get to this point in time, in order to become the King of Pentacles? They've gone through all these experiences, yes, because once upon a time they met you and you possibly was so inspiring to this person. When they left, they was possibly shook. You know, it's like, wow, Sagittarius was in my life. They were so inspiring. I've never met anyone like them, so ambitious, so ready to get things done, you know, so creative, doing things in their environment with what they have. I want to be that inspiring. I want to utilize my tools and resources the way the Sagittarius did. They themselves, I think, don't even realize what tools or resources they have, because they're looking at these three and they're like, man, then they look away from the three and they're imagining what it would be like to have that fourth cup. Maybe they're thinking about, you know, this Three of Cups being a missed opportunity. It's like, I had something with the Sagittarius and now I don't. You know? Missed opportunity. Four of Cups. It's like, well, is the Sagittarius necessarily in this person's life? Is the Sagittarius communicating to this person, hey, I would do this if I was in your position. I would do that if I was in your position. You know? I would communicate in this way. I would bring a new approach. I would bring a new idea, a new belief system. I do believe you and this person simultaneously, for different reasons possibly, because this is the similarities or common ground between you both, Ace of Swords to the Six of Pentacles. You both, yes, want to communicate. You both want success, want victory, want clarity, when possibly there was, or still is even, a lot of confusion, a lot of fear, a lot of unknown, a lot of uncertainty. We don't have the Moon card. We don't have, you know, the Sun in reverse. But just with the Eight of Swords right there, you know, and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords tells me that there will be some sort of truth or clarity revolving this situation that needs to be had if there is to be any movement forward. If you, Sagittarius, want there to be fast forward movement, there could be if you allowed yourself to be in this person's life. You know? I'm sure you both want equal give and take. What is going on with this card? I'm sure you both want equal give and take. I don't know why this card is acting so sticky. But yeah, Six of Pentacles. I'm sure you want that equal give and take. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I give 50%, you give 50%. I give 100, you give 100. Maybe I give 75, but I can only, or you can only give 25, I'll give that 75. And then next time, you give 75, and I'll give the 25. You know, as long as we don't make a habit of, oh yeah, you give 75, and I'll give 25. And then you give 100, and I give 25. And then you give 50, I give 25. As long as we don't make a habit of taking advantage of each other, of this person taking advantage of you, as long as it's equal give and take, we will get along. We will get along splendidly, splendidly. And there will be success. There will be victory. Maybe there's something this person can assist you with. Maybe there's something you can assist this person with. You know, that's that equal give and take. Now, we come to the last part of the reading, the placement in the spread I was most excited to get to when I clarified. Let me read some comments first. Post this live later. Yes, we posted. Heart. He came back, but he is more stuck in the situation than ever. Oh no. A lot of unclear and unknown things are between. I don't think it will move. Well, I mean, are you giving this person clarity? Are you allowing this person, you know, to see through the fog? Are you telling them, hey, this is why this happened in the past. This is why I was afraid or confused myself. Now I'm seeing. You know, are you giving this person a deeper sense of truth to move this forward? You know, or are you just keeping things surface level, wanting to impress them, wanting to, you know, wanting to impress them with your status, your environment, how much you've earned for yourself, the comfortable life you've made for yourself. It's like, oh yeah, I'm comfortable over here. It's like, oh, look at you over there stuck. Isn't that a shame? I've got clarity, and I want to reunite with you, but I'm also comfortable in my own singlehood. It's like, huh? You want to reconcile and reunite with them, but is there any new form of communicating? Is there equal give and take if this person is expecting you to give clarity on why things are stuck? Do you even know why things are stuck? Or are they possibly rejecting you and you're like, I don't need you to reject me. I'm good on my own. And it's like, I don't know, creating more overthinking for the both of you, creating more like, I don't even know. You might have something that you need to learn from this person. There could be some sort of experience this person is coming through. Said, you know we are good friends online. Never met in real, but he said he can't meet. He said it's because of his family. That's, I'm just going to come out and say it. That's bullshit. Because of his family. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit because he's either ashamed of you or he respects his family and friends' opinions over yours, and is allowing their opinions to override your emotional and or in general your needs. I repeat, he's letting other people's opinions and his loyalty to them override your emotional needs. And basically, I'm sure you view it as disrespect, and you're viewing it as such for the right reasons. You know, if this person says, no, I'm not being disrespectful, that's gaslighting. You know, because you have a right to say, yeah, I don't think I'm getting my emotional needs met. You're prioritizing your family over me. Even though you don't have to sleep with, they don't have to sleep with you at night. They don't have to help you pay the bills. They don't support you morally when you feel insecure. That is my job, says the Sagittarius, in our romantic relationship. You know, even if we are just friends, even if we're just coworkers, you know, there's a deeper meaning and or reason why this is coming up in this reading, right? I'm just going to come out and say it. Page of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. That's right. Page of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. What are the chances of both cards coming out in this placement, in the last placement? Said Julia, ha ha ha, can be. Who knows? Yes, that's bullshit. I told him that too, ha ha ha. He's too weak, I guess. Oh, goodness. There needs to be some sort of rebuilding. There needs to be some sort of you, possibly even them, coming through in a learner's mindset, a beginner's mindset. How can I get this person to start over, either mentally or financially, so we can start over and build the foundation from the ground up? Maybe in that sense, you're needing to start over with someone else. You know, if this person wants to remain stuck, wants to remain, you know, wants to reject you, wants to feel like they know better, remain in this practical, you know, energy, stubborn energy. This is technically Taurus energy. Doesn't have to be a Taurus per se, but King of Pentacles can be a little stubborn and or not want to change and or not want to be flexible. You know, and they wonder why they're in this Four of Cups energy, not being emotionally satisfied by the situation. Oh, I guess the situation's not going to change. It's like, okay, but are you being stubborn and not changing something within yourself or about yourself? It's no wonder you're so dissatisfied with the situation if you yourself aren't changing something about yourself or about the situation, right? So yeah, definitely, I don't feel like it's necessarily that you have to learn something from them. There definitely could be a lesson, yes, in allowing people to stagnate your life, to keep you stuck in the mud. It's like, yeah, I'm sure you do want to move things forward, but find it challenging to do so, possibly because this person's so stubborn and stuck in the mud. Is there something you yourself can teach them, though? It's like, yes, I want to learn from them, but also I might have to, you know, teach them something as well. We both might need to come across as student mindsets or beginner mindsets, Padawan learners. It's like that equal give and take. I want to assist them with their victory, with their success, and by assisting them, they also can assist me in my success. There's some sort of clarity you both, with the Ace of Swords and the similarities or common ground between you both, can give to each other, equal give and take, in order to assist each other. Did I say that right? Yeah, there's some sort of clarity or truth that you both can give and or assist each other so you can have that equal give and take and have the truth and victory yeah, the victory and success that you both are wanting out of this situation. As long as both of you are coming out in the situation, or starting out the situation as beginner's mindset, starting over, let's build this foundation from the ground up, you know, strong, sturdy, you know, and there's a knowing and an understanding that, hey, we cannot be stuck in the mud right now. This isn't the time to be stuck in the mud. You know, this is the time to be stubborn or prideful. You know, we got to be a little flexible. This isn't the time to reject new ideas. This isn't, I repeat that one, this isn't the time to reject new ideas when this person's possibly tried everything, you know, to their own ability, tried new ideas that they have came up with, but have they tried all of your ideas? Possibly not, because you haven't been there to communicate these ideas to them. With that being said, he said, I'm not stuck. He taught me that I am happy in my life, irrespective if he comes or not. Okay. There's too many people in the world to let someone who isn't sure about what you waste your time. Yes, I agree. Oh, they said he's a Taurus? Oh, goodness. Well, there it is. There you have it. Y'all, I hope this helped. I hope it was insightful to some degree. If you did miss out on the first half of the reading, as soon as I end the live stream, you can rewatch it. That's the beauty about doing live here on YouTube, is I don't have to wait to download it. I don't have to, you know, ask for TikTok's permission to download it. I don't have to wait for it to, you know what I'm saying, to be ready to download, like an hour or two after I end the live stream. I can just end the live stream, and sure, it might take a little bit of time for it to like process and all that jazz, but it does it all on its own. That's the beauty of YouTube. So thank you all one more time for, yeah, thank you all one more time for all the love and support. I definitely have to start the next reading before it gets too late after 30 after. And I hope to see y'all either tomorrow for another personal paid reading, and or next Friday for another Sagittarius collective general reading. All right, one more time, do hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and I will see y'all anytime between now and then. Have a good night. Take care. Much love, y'all.